What up, folks? How's it going? This is Abhijit here, and welcome to Devops Challenge Hub. So today's structure will be we'll be having as usual interview question discussion. Then I will show you one example so that concept is clear. And at the end there will be quiz. So stay till the end and participate in the quiz. Okay. Now let's start. Okay. So today's interview question is: how does Kubernetes ensure different teams and projects stay organized and don't interfere with each other? So, how you keep them separate? How you keep different projects separate? Uh, they're means in Kubernetes, they are kept separate using namespace. So, namespace is a logical partition within a Kubernetes cluster. It it helps organize and isolate resources. Suppose you can keep different resources in under different namespace. That is one way of doing things. Then we can have multi-tenant environment, like for example, like a dev environment is there, prod and staging. So all the resources under dev can be under dev namespace. Staging resources will be on the staging namespace. So that way you can keep it separate. Avoid a naming conflict. Suppose your front end team is creating launching some server for testing purpose, my test server. Another guy also from a backend team, he's also launching my dev server, my test server. Or so both can be like conflicted. So since if there are separate namespace, his machine will be launched under node will be launched under front end and backend team's namespace machine that node will be launched under backend. So that way it will be logically separated. Then it can use for provides access control using role-based access control. So, for example, prod environment, we may not want to give access to all the users because it should be safe and secured. Prod environment, production environment should have limited access. So, role-based access control also we can do. Then enable resource quota limit. For example, a test environment, if we have like a test environment, we want to limit that we don't want to run more than 2 nodes or 3 nodes or more than this many pods, etc. Right? This much CPU or memory we want to utilize. We want to restrict it. So all these things we can do using namespace to stay organized and so that different projects don't interfere and we don't consume uh, more than what we are allocated for. So that is what namespace does. We will see some example now. So namespace, there are like four default namespaces are there. Default kube system, kube public, and kube node release. So let's see the example. Okay. Here I have one a namespace. Okay, this is actually uh, pod. Pod I will be launching, and so kind is namespace, metadata my namespace. So my namespace, and just do kubectl apply minus it namespace my and namespace will get created. Okay, namespace got created, and we should be able to see all namespace kubectl get ns all namespace. See, we have default ingress engineers, cube node list, cube public, cube system, local path storage, and my namespace. I created just now my namespace. Okay, so these many namespaces are there, and default is the default one. So when we do kubectl get pods, it will be showing under default namespace. On a default namespace, okay, only one pod is running, some my pod is running. Now, let's run this one. Let's change the name of this pod. Already my pod is running. Here, name could be my namespace pod. Namespace pod. And it will be running in the namespace, my namespace. So I'm specifying this. This pod should be launched under this namespace, my namespace. So it won't be under default namespace. And then spec is a container Nginx and image Nginx. Okay. Now apply this kubectl apply -8 pod YML. So I've created a namespace and I'm launching this pod under that namespace. So in that YML file, I mentioned that I want to launch this pod under that particular my namespace. If I do kubectl get pods, I should not be able to see that. My pod is running, but that one I'm not able to see it. Now, if I have to see that, I have to use the command kubectl get pods -n my namespace. Right? Then we'll be able to see that whatever, yeah, it's running my namespace pod, whatever I change the name. So now it's my namespace pod. It's running here under my namespace. Okay. It's not running under default namespace. So, and the default namespace also we can change like this kubectl config set context -- current namespace equal to my namespace. So that becomes default. So kubectl config will become default namespace. Now, if we do kubectl get pods, it's showing my namespace pod because my namespace has become default now, right? So you can change the default namespace. So key benefits of a namespace: it helps organize cluster resources, isolation for teams and applications, supports access control via role-based access control. Then it allows resource limits per namespace. Okay, so now today let's have a look at today's quiz. Every day I post a quiz on my Devops Challenger page. You can participate in the contest. So question is, what is the primary purpose of a namespace in Kubernetes? To define network policy, to isolate resources within a cluster, to provide storage, deploy. So answer is to isolate resources within a cluster. B. For the isolation purpose, namespace is used. Which command is used to list all the namespaces in a Kubernetes cluster? We have seen it's not kubectl get all, it's kubectl get ns, right? Kubectl get ns, which lists all the namespaces. All the namespaces. So that is the answer. Next one is, how can you create a new namespace in Kubernetes using kubectl? In kubectl, you can create new namespace using this command. Kubectl namespace ns, my namespace, like that also you can create. What happens when you delete a namespace? When you delete a namespace in Kubernetes, the cluster is reset, only namespace name is removed, but objects remain. All resources inside the namespace are deleted. The API server stops working. What happens? So answer is all resources inside the namespace are deleted when you delete a namespace. So that's all for today. Hope you like this video. Please share it, like it with your friends, and share with your friends, and follow my LinkedIn page, and also participate in a Devops channel. We have a quiz, daily quiz on the LinkedIn page. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow my WhatsApp channel. I provide daily updates there. And thank you for watching this video. See you again in the next video.